I think a worry when you're starting a job is really, what are the management really like? What's the work really like? The nature of the work, how challenging it's going to be, what are the hours really like? What's the team like? So I think RBA is a challenging place to work because it is such a diverse organisation. For me, it feels like it's an interesting job because I'm constantly learning. I'm trying to understand different areas that are quite unique to the bank. So in my career, I think that variety has been a really, really big asset for me. So I've almost had 5 different careers in the bank, working in a range of departments. So that means that variety gives me exposure to different jobs and different careers that another organisation wouldn't give you. I've worked on the early days of reviewing the bank's risk appetite statement and risk framework. I've audited some of our representative offices in New York and other states of Australia. We've looked at the manufacturing process for passports and banknotes. And I'm currently planning to do an audit of the bank's gold holdings over in the Bank of England. So very different pieces of work. Having those unique experiences gives me insight into all different ways of doing business, a range of different skill sets required for each of those engagements. I think getting comfortable with being uncomfortable in different scenarios has really pushed me to grow in my career. I think working with some of the brightest minds makes me even more driven and motivated to do my job really well. It makes me inspired to constantly keep learning myself. The intellectual challenge, I think, is really important, so having those debates makes my job really interesting as well.
You can walk up to people, say hello, ask them what they're working on, and they'll tell you with a smile on their face. You can tell that they love the work that they do. I can really see that they care about the work that I do as well. People at the bank are very open to innovation and new ideas. The pace of change is fantastic. When you have a remit as large as ours, you really have to think outside the box to think of how to reach these audiences in Australia with innovative ideas. I'm not going to lie, the work is good, it's busy, it's full on, but not in a way that takes away from who I am as a person. I find that the bank as a whole, they're all really supportive of just being a human being. I still have that sense of healthy work-life integration, and I just feel happy as a person. I find when I'm able to be myself, it really allows me to give all of my best attributes to my work. When I come to work, I can contribute 100%, and then when I go home, I can still contribute 100% to the other areas of my life, and I find that's something that I really value here at the Reserve Bank. I think that's something that's quite unique about working here.